Today's verse is found in 1 Kings 17:14. But before I read it, let me just give you a little backstory. The story is of a prophet named Elijah that met a widow who only had enough flour and oil for one last meal. And God gave her a promise that didn't look like abundance, but it became provision. The verse says, "The jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry." Here's what the verse doesn't mean. It doesn't mean the jar overflowed. It doesn't mean the oil multiplied all at once. And it doesn't mean she suddenly became wealthy. What it actually means is this. Every time she went back, there was still enough. She scooped flour and something remained. She poured oil and something remained. And the next day, it was still there. Not more, not less, but not gone. And this is where it gets real, because God didn't give her a new jar. He didn't replace what she had. He didn't suddenly change her environment. He sustained what was already in her hands. And I don't know who needs to hear this today, but God is not ignoring you just because He hasn't replaced everything. Sometimes He's preserving what you already have. But here's the part we don't talk about enough. The miracle didn't show up when she looked at the jar. It showed up when she used it. She had to pour, not knowing if it would run out. She had to cook, not knowing if tomorrow will hold. And somehow in every action that she took, there was provision. Can you imagine living like that? Waking up and wondering, is it still there? Walking to the jar, holding your breath and finding, yes, there's still enough. It's still the same. That kind of moment doesn't just build provision. It builds trust. Not loud trust, but quiet, repeated, daily trust. Because in real life, that kind of provision doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like this: having enough strength for today, enough work to keep going, enough peace to not give up. God doesn't just give everything at once. He gives you what you need, when you need it, with what you already have. So if you've been looking at your life and thinking, this isn't enough, maybe you're not meant to see overflow right now. Maybe you're in a season where heaven is whispering, it's not empty and it's not over. So go back to the jar. Use what's in your hands already. Take the step in front of you and watch closely, because it's still there. The jar is not empty and the oil is still there. With love, Seal. A verse to breathe.